Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, let's start with today's news. Zinchenko will be one of Arsenal players. Don't come outside, can't talk directly to the fans, but they let them know how things they go. So before the talk say, fans need to understand say this Arsenal team now the youngest team in the league, get it, and they no get Champions League experience nor title experience. Everything just become new to them as they don't get the Champions League football. The next season now they go start the Champions League now. Then some of them no get that experience, so the figure is good. They will give no do as we expect, and same time they will still do as we expect. Say just like dial down our expectation, get normal what we supposed to do now. So at the same time, back on the explain say we are the youngest team in the world now. You get not really in the world, in the EPL rather. So say we are the youngest team, and who will they play with some kind of errors, schoolboy errors? Who they do? It's because we are a young team. You get see, and I thought I don't call them. You get don't let them know the things we don't do we no make sense, and also let them know the ones we don't do we actually make sense. Like we just grooming them. They show them fatherly love. They bring them up because. Now, what myself, I don't talk. Say all these guys, majority of them, are average players without experience. That just by the grace of God, we did where we did now. Then when they talk about experience, say we are young. We are young. No mean say by age. You get? Don't be by age. Now by the place where we did, do we have experience? When they talk about title race, title running, do we have that experience? As long as I don't talk about, I don't know what I forget. As long as I said it, that these players have not been in this type of position for a very, very long time. In like maybe a decade or more, they never did this kind of position to the fight, they don't understand what it means to be chased, they don't understand what it means to chase, so these are the things. The next season now, we don't get the experience of the title race this season now. The next season, I don't think title race will not be a problem to us because by then we don't get adequate replacements on the bench, the squad depth, because that is what affected us this season. No lie, we are drawing matches against Southampton 3-3. Now squad depth now. They are playing 2-2 against West Ham. Now squad depth so at least we don't learn from our mistakes. Last season, I still the same injuries, squad depth. That make us no go Champions League this season. This season now, I still the same injuries, squad depth. I know make us win the league if at the end of the day we no winner. So next season, I believe all these different errors we are going to correct them. Alright, away from that, so Sam Allardyce from the year is going to be the new coach of Leeds and is going to be earning £3 million if he will revive and rescue Leeds from the shackles of relegation. So more they see how he will be, and at the same time, about the promise. But they say he will go Man City, go make sure say he collects a result when they play against City. Say no be mission impossible because some people have done it in the past. Brentford has done it, Nottingham Forest has done it, even Everton has done it this season. They've collected points from Man City, so it's not going to be something different. But at the same time, then they are going there to collect maximum points. So at the end of the day, we'll see how everything will turn out. So let's just keep watching. So away from that, even people like Fabregas and Vieira don't come as I call it talk about Granit Xhaka. So the point they advise and make him continue to do the things where in they do. He gets say Granit Xhaka has been keeping a cool head. He knows what he's doing. So the thing that they want him to do now is maintain your stand. Keep doing what you do, because when they check now, the guy know they like the way they do before. We say we just come from the defense. When they become the last man standing, they collect red card from Arsenal. It was being reckless, very, very reckless. But this time around, they talk say as Ateta don't like change the way when they play now. Don't make Kande part of the 3-2-4 and part of the 4, waiting for the front. So it doesn't have anything to do with strikers anymore that want to go and score Arsenal, because in the past, because now be the last man standing, you want to tackle a lot of people, they slide a lot of people. I know he doesn't have that much needed speed and pace to try, so that's why they put themselves for those kind of situations. But now things are just going to be very, very different. So let's just see how things will end up. So for those who know they are aware, so Tony Adams has been inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. So this guy don't play for Arsenal for a very, very long time. Actually played for 10 seasons. He represented Arsenal for 10 good seasons and he did very well. Even though Mr. Bano got that opportunity to watch him when they for action, because that kind of 2001, 2002, I was a Bolton supporter. I followed JJ Okocha they support both teams before I can't change. I think it was still 2002, 2003. Now I can't go join Arsenal, I guess, because of Kanu. Because those days, all of us now are Nigerian celebrities, Nigerian footballers, they follow, go any club with them. So that was how I followed Kanu into Arsenal. So Tony Adams was one of the Arsenal captains. Then guy very, very brutal during his own time. So he don't play very, very well, and he did well. Scoring fair share of goals, did his fair share of tackles, won titles, did a lot of things. Now they don't induct him, so they don't join the likes of Arsene Wenger, people like Vieira, even Thierry Henry. He don't join them for the Hall of Fame. So wish him all the best. Alright, so in case you're not aware, so Arsenal fan don't they arrested over that Mudryk laser incident which happened when Arsenal host Chelsea. So for those who know, they are aware, so Arsenal don't pick up the player and handed him over to the police when they investigate the matter. So the way things stand, Arsenal they put a strong stand out there that they will not tolerate such a behavior at the Emirates Stadium. Say it don't make sense, because when we say about watch I don't like what they do Mudryk. Even Mudryk don't respond for I think it was on Instagram where you put the picture where they use laser on cover eye. Kato said it's okay, can't show love emoji. Well, it is what it is. So I just believe say the person they arrest and will still release them Natasha. But after they talk, they will give them the strongest of all bans. So more than say I go end. So even the Daily Mail don't come outside and let us know, say Arsenal is reviving interest in Moussa Diaby of Bayer Leverkusen. So they would like to sign this player because of the way he's playing over there. The guy has scored like 14 goals this season, gave a lot of assists. So I just like the fact that we revive deals like this, because the Champions League qualification will force the Kroenke's hand to invest in the team, and this is one of the players we would like to sign. So by the time they get such a player, I'll be very, very happy, because when you come in, don't be Saka going to play every game. Saka will be robots, because sometimes he needs a much breathing space, making rest. So having somebody like Moussa Diaby, and the guy said they're very, very good on the flanks, they score goals, they give assists. So the two will be concerned now whether he will thrive in the EPL, because we know they're very easy for foreigners to come here. But if you don't take a risk, I go tell you whether I go get a reward or not. So I believe so we take the risk. My joy is say once the season don't end, money go dey. No, I no fear for that one. The Kroenke they get banned now, so I no dey fear. Alright, even Arteta self don't come aside for the media setting when they express, when they talk, say there will be tough decisions that will be made at the end of the season. Players are going to leave, staff members are also going to leave. So now no matter what they happen every season so we'll just see how this one self will go down for this season, because normal if you check since when Arteta don't come, Arteta done like 3 seasons now. Check out at the end of all those seasons, a notable name they always come on. Somebody they come on, you will say yes. But they're very, very brutal when it comes to reducing the size of the squad and adding players together. So I expect something to happen now, because like I always say, not be everybody in the team now will follow us enter stage 4. Some people will see the promised land, we have qualified for the Champions League, but they will not enter like Moses. So it is what it is. That's the nature of the game. I remember when I talk, say people like Christel, people like Nketiah, under normal circumstances, they're not supposed to do Arsenal. Somebody say, Sanchez, so they talk like that. They have done very well. How can they help you and qualify for Champions League? And you know, it is the job of the nature of the job. You get hired and fired. If you're not doing what the manager asks, you're not giving us. See, I don't know whether I'm me, because me, I always think big. The way I rate Arsenal, they think big. See, life is like this. Me, I like this. Now so me I be. So when I'm seeing things in the future, no man. Imagine this Arsenal a big team. What would they take Nelson do? What do they take Nketiah? All those Tavares, Lokonga, all those Rob Holding, even Kiv you're going to come from Spezia. No man, under normal circumstances. We don't do this kind of players. But because we are transitioning to somewhere, so we need all these people to bring us to where we are. That was why somebody they talk to, we signed players not to win the league, but to qualify for Champions League, because Champions League was the holy grail that we've been looking for more than 6-7 years ago. Now we've gotten it and we are not even happy, which is what Arteta is saying is supposed to be the standard. Getting Champions League is not supposed to mean anything, because it should be the norm. You play well for the season, you don't play well, you should get Champions League, because it's a norm. What Arsenal as a big team should be looking for is winning trophies. It's almost 20 years. Last time we won the league. You know they taught you. So what you should be looking at is winning the league. And this one said come with people like Pep Guardiola can come outside from media setting. I think that was after they won their match against West Ham, because they beat West Ham 3-0 for those who know they are winning. So Baba can come outside and talk say Arsenal have qualified for the Champions League after 6 to 7 years. They should be happy. Say they should be happy, because qualifying for Champions League in the league right now, a league that has a Liverpool, a Chelsea, a Manchester United, a Spurs, wey even finish above us last season, and you can't beat all these people, can't enter am. Even the Newcastle just come from nowhere. See, you can't be ahead of them. It's something worth celebrated. But Arsenal fans, everybody in the Arsenal fold, nobody's happy because Champions League go with the fight before. We say now with the fight every time. Now we don't even look that time. We are all fixated on the league. Somebody of the watch as the league battle will end. Alright, everything are right, sir. Don't come outside, I talk to you. Odegaard is going to be his player of the season at the end of the season. And he's going to give you reasons. Because the guy has been consistent from the beginning of the league up till this moment. People like Saliba, people like Saka, people like maybe Partey, not supposed to even maybe drag with them on who will win the player of the season. But when you check out the facts, Saliba don't get injury, don't falter. People like Bukayo Saka don't lose form at the wrong time. Partey self lose form at the wrong time. So Odegaard can carry the club. Not be captain with a very, very vocal. Now Xhaka job be that because Xhaka, Jesus, Chelsea, they are like the vice captains. But him, he just do on the low, they run the things on the field of play, score goals, give assists, control game, help you dominate in some areas. So when you look at all these attributes, back on the field say no, this guy end of the season Shola, maybe they give him a player of the season. The guy tried very, very well fast now. So for me, that's the when they ask Arteta, say, what if the reason make you change some players? They as say you bring in Kivio, you bring in Jorginho, you bring in Trossard. So what's it cost up? You get so about what they explain, say they concede much goals now, so something needed to give. We need to change some things. The last 4 games we considered 11 goals. It don't make sense yet. That's why I can talk say, okay, let's not reject the squad. Don't come and hold it, put Kivio, bring in Trossard, bring in Jorginho. Come to say, especially that Trossard. The Trossard has been knocking at the door for me to put him in the first 11. And whenever he plays, we usually win. Get so that's why I can say, okay, make I just change things. That's why I bring out. And when you check, we see people like Holding, people like Partey, they will receive a lot of stick, a lot of criticism. So it was very, very good for us to change it. And at the end of the day, it worked well because Kivio is a faster player, he's taller than Holding. At least we still get some semblance of stability. Get so moving forward against Newcastle, I never know who Arteta will run to. So we'll just watch how that ourselves will be. Alright, my dear Arsenal fans, today is the birthday of Ben Okotie, will be one of the members of our community. I want to say, Papa, we wish you very, very good, happy birthday today. So may lines fall in place for you. I wish you all the best things life has to offer. So today your birthday, enjoy your day. And nobody they do birthday. Today now also the birthday of CHUKS Godwin. You get so we also say the lines fall in place for you. You get I wish you all the best things life has to offer. So make sure you enjoy that day, and get out. Alright, so Granit Xhaka don't come outside, come talk your own, don't give your own 2 cents about the match we will play against Newcastle. So Baba can talk say Newcastle destroyed us last season. So must make sure say this time around when we go for that St. James Park, must play to get a result, must show them that we are not the same team that they destroyed, because they beat us 2-0. Not just the lose, the way we played passively. We were not active in the game because they dominated us, they got all the second balls, got all the first balls, all the physicality, then destroy us. Like, wait, you want to talk? Though I don't say injury itself played a part of it. We went there injured, had some players you're not supposed to be using, but at the end of the day, we collect again. So, but this time around, we need to show them why we are top of the league, or at least second or first. Again, we need to let them know why we are there. And by the time we will play them, Manchester City will not play Leeds United. If Man City win, they will not be ahead of us like 4 points by the time we will play. So I don't think the pressure because still there on us. And Newcastle self, I think they are still the ones that have the best defense in the league. So it's going to be an exciting match for me to watch again. So might just see how everything will go down. So by the Arsenal lovers, if you know what yesterday's show, check the top left corner of your screen. We'll see the thumbnail. Click and so that you get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.